Tickets are now on sale for the first All-Star Weekend in the city of Memphis for the boys and girls of high school basketball. Performing live.
The finesse, I'm finessing, the finesse, I might snatch him.
Touch it up like an iPhone. Fed it waffle, now it's icon. Head knock him like
that was what they wanna yell, but where was you at when they said I was cheap? Your conversation that really important and not even work.
Got the Russian, you playing Russian roulette. I'm playing run up a check. Whoever thought I was next? Social media a mess.
Have fun at the Ultimate Preps All-Star Weekend.
Get your tickets at ultimatepreps.net today.
Hey guys, welcome into Ultimate Preps Television out here at Cordova High School for a big-time matchup between Cordova Wolves and the Southwind Jaguars. Now, not earning a bid to the state championship tournament for almost 5 years can make it feel like you haven't eaten anything in about a week. So the Jaguars came in hungry for this one. They matched up last year in the same position in some states to determine who's going to Murfreesboro. So let's see what happens in this one.
Southwind came in like the hungry hippo, trying to eat it all up on the offensive end. They started off early too, right off the tip. Mark Freeman going straight to the cup, right off the glass for an easy 2-point basket, and then finding Cameron Jones down low in the paint to put it right over the iron, and then a fast break right after that to Christian in the corner, who's gonna knock it down 7-0 to start it off. Cordova missing their first shot, but getting an easy rebound and put back for 2 points to finally get on the board for the Wolves. Carlos Marshall Jr. Boy, what was his appetite coming into this one. UT Martin coach JJ was at the game and then watched him almost put up 40 points. Goodness gracious, somebody had to stop him last night. And if they would have did that, Cordova would have been walking their way to state again. But no, Andrew Anderson starting to get going on the offensive end. Blake Williams Jr. finding an easy 2-point basket for the Wolves. And then Andrew again covering the ball up, going right to the rack, finishing with the left on the offensive end. And then a block by Marshall. Roderick getting that rebound for an easy 2 over the iron. A tap move and then a nice pass down low to Marshall for a bucket off the glass for 2. And then Christian finding his partner in crime, Mark Freeman, over in the corner to knock it down. Christian finding Mark again, who finds down low for an easy 2 is Anderson. Wow, this Southwind team looks good on the offensive end. If they continue to play like this, boy, they're going to be something to reckon with. I'm even talking about across town against East. They better amp it up. If Southwind continues to play like this, everybody's going to be in trouble. Andrew Anderson heading right to the cup for an easy bucket off the glass, and then a rebound put back. Carlos Marshall Jr. get in the weight room. Mark Freeman dipping it off. Easy 2 down the board for a bucket. Count it. Let's head to the free throw line. Southwind's fans are turning up, trying to get their team still amped up, and then Boyd, an up and under finish under the glass for an easy bucket. Tyler Harris getting double teamed, so he finds Kobe Powell for a top of the key 3, and he knocks it down. Freeman, oh! The ultimate dunk of the night goes to Carlos Marshall Jr. Nice feed by Andrew Anderson, finding Carlos Marshall for the slow-mo. Goodness gracious. Roger Brown trying to get himself going on the offensive end. Down low, getting 2 to the cup, getting 2 back-to-back baskets for Cordova on the offensive end, and then Christian Jones back in the last spot that he was in earlier in the game. That corner is lethal for Christian Jones. Pull up, Tyler Harris starting to get it going on the offensive end, but Cordova's just taking a little bit too long because Carlos Marshall and Southwind are cooking up the pot. Pull out your most expensive utensils. It's the best time to bake a cake in this one because, boy, they're going to work. Kobe Powell heading right to the rack, falling on that one, but getting the easy 2-point basket. Mark Freeman with the cross and pull up. Boy, what a lethal point guard. When you're talking IQ game and a guy who can get it done and settle the game and finesse everything that's going on, it's kind of hard not to say Mark Freeman. There's Tyler Harris floating it up on the fast break for Cordova, and then Marshall knocking that one down, kicking it out to Christian. He's in that same spot, the corner. That should be the game plan, the scouting report. Christian Jones in the corner is going to knock it down, each and every time. Carlos Marshall, one dribble pull-up is lethal. Get it up now. Pull up. Tyler Harris knocking that one down, coming off the screen to finish that three-point basket, and then Cameron Jones missing that one, but Boyd with the putback for Southwind. Marshall on the fast break, pulling up right in Brown's eye, making it look easy. Down low in the paint, getting it right over the rim for an easy two-point basket for the Cordova on the offensive end, and then Cameron Jones for the easy two, which passes it off to Freeman. Freeman's taking a couple dribbles, going to the cup, laying it right up for the two-point basket for Southwind. Roderick Brown getting that bucket at the top of the key for an easy assist from his PG. Marshall knocking it down again. What did I tell you? Lock in and get ready. The guy had 37 points last night. No need to even try to slow him down. It was his night, young fella. He was clocked in and ready to go. No wristband needed. He was going all night long. Not talking at the fair, but boy, big man's game is what he was playing last night, and he deserved every single bucket. That slam by Roderick Brown, getting it a little bit closer, 61-69. Down by 8 is Cordova. They're trying to stop him on the offensive end, but it's just too tough. 2 baskets back to back. Quentin knocked down three-point basket from Mark Freeman with the assist, and then Brown crossing it over, pull up in the paint, knocked down at the top of the key for the Wolves on the offensive end. Freeman going to the cup, dips it off. Wow, nice slam by Robert Boyd for the two-point basket. Mark Freeman once again. Boy, talking about a team that's lethal, and they finally found themselves. 63-79 with 5 minutes to go. Ever since they came back from Hawaii, this team has been unstoppable. I'm not sure who can slow this team down. I mean, East did it last week, but can they do it again is the big-time question. This team matches up with a lot of different teams very well on the offensive end as well as defense, and they're slowing this team down. Nobody's been able to stop Tyler Harris all season. He dropped 45 the other night to continue his season of going on, but he could not get it going on this night. A three-point basket pulled up for the Cordova, but it's looking a little bit too late as Southwind is still turning on the jets on the defensive and offensive end. They're getting steals. They're lobbing it up on to Robert Boyd for another dunk, but Cordova starting to pass it off, getting the slam down to Brown for an easy two. But there's Southwind once again on the offensive end. A slam. Carlos Marshall Jr. There he is. The Wolfpack is back. Brown getting that up and under finish for the easy two. Boyd finally, Carlos back to Boyd for an easy two. Ending this one off 97-81. Guess who's going to the state championship? The first time in about 5 years when they won it.
Shout out to my team.
We're elated. We're so proud. We're so glad that this is over. It's been a well-anticipated day, moment, season. We got it. We deserve it. We're on our way to state, y'all. What you said?
It took like a whole week, and all we were just doing was focusing on him, and we did it tonight. So
Same.
that's it. Just focusing on Tyler, making everybody else make plays, containing Rod and Blake, and it just paid off today.
Now that y'all going to state, man, I guess it's your first time since you've been over at Southwind. How does it feel to know that this is your last season and you're going to state?
Man, it's a great feeling. That's all I've been waiting for. All the years I've been at Southwind, I've been waiting to get the Murfreesboro. I ain't never get there, but this year I got it.
How amped up were you for this specific game?
Man, you know I was so hyped coming into this game, playing with my friend. Man, it was just so much fun. The atmosphere, I had to turn up.
I took my head out to Southwind. They fought to the end, but too much Carlos. Too much Carlos.
He was shoving it up, pulled out the pot.
Hey, we going to the state, dog.
Hey, we eating, baby. What the hell? Yeah.
Mark and Chef Lowe cooking it up, getting the W over Cordova to go to state. I'm Control Malcolm with Ultimate Preps Television.
I'm on a new level. 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 I'm on a new level.